it's gonna stop me from being able to, maintain my household and pay my bills, and actually to feed my kids when they come over.
We're hearing a motion to modify support. We have a partial agreement on one term that I'll read into the record.
All right.
Parties are in agreement that Mr. Miller will continue to carry the health and the dental insurance for the child through his employer. The proposed amount of child support, however, is not agreed to. I will call the mother, Ms. Stevens. Will you please state your name?
Megan Stevens.
And what is the child's name in this case?
Zakaria Stevens.
And how old is she?
She's 11.
And are you in agreement that Mr. Miller will continue to carry health and dental insurance through his employer?
Yes.
And so the insurance is through his employer, so he is employed. Do you have any idea of what he earns?
No.
And do you know what kind of work he's doing or what business he's in?
Spectrum. I guess it's a cable business.
And is it accurate that he has 2 other biological children?
Yes.
And so we've calculated his income from the last 12 months, averaged it out, and have proposed child support of $556 per month beginning July 1st, which increases from the current amount of $325. Are you in agreement with the increase?
Yes.
And do you believe it's in the best interest of your child for the child support to be increased?
Yes.
And has there been any family violence in the last 2 years between you and Mr. Miller?
No, just arguments, but nothing physical.
Do you have any safety concerns with him having your address or your phone number?
No.
Have the police ever been called out between you two in the last 2 years? Can you repeat your answer?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything else you want to tell the court that's relevant to the case?
No.
I'll pass the witness.
Thank you.
I'll call the father, Mr. Miller. Will you state your name?
Damian Miller.
And Mr. Miller, you're employed, is that correct?
Yes.
And who do you work for?
Spectrum.
What do you do for them?
I'm a cable technician.
Okay. And how are you paid hourly or do you get a salary?
Hourly.
What's your hourly rate?
It's actually $23.
And how many hours per week do you work?
I work 40.
Do you ever work any overtime?
Well, sometimes, but it really depends. Sometimes I work it, sometimes I don't. Right. As of right now, they're not allowing any overtime.
And when you do work overtime, do you get time and a half?
Well, the only time I get time and a half is normally on a holiday.
So when, let's say there is a week where you are working over 40 hours, is your anything over 40 hours, do you get a different rate?
Yeah, it's normally a different rate.
And what is that amount?
Normally be around I say the highest I've seen it is maybe it's 28.
And is it correct that you have 2 other children
Yes, ma'am.
and they're both your biological kids?
Yes.
And they are both still minors, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you pay for health and dental insurance through your employer?
Yes.
Okay. And how much does that cost you per month?
Let's see. 1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, it's actually $96.51 every pay period, every 2 weeks.
Okay. And how many people does that plan cover?
It covers 4.
And is that health and dental added together?
Say it again.
Is that health and dental insurance added together or just the health insurance?
No, that's a health and dental added together.
Okay. And so we calculated child support at $556 per month beginning July 1st. Do you agree or disagree with that amount?
I disagree.
And why do you disagree?
I disagree. Like I said, I knew it was gonna go up eventually, but I know it's gonna go up that much. And I disagree because it's gonna stop me from being able to, maintain my household and pay my bills, and actually to feed my kids when they come over.
And how often per week or per month do you have the child staying over at your residence?
Often, well, my youngest daughter, which is Zakaria, I haven't seen her in like the last 2 or 3 months. So, but my other 2 kids, they come over pretty much on the regular, like every weekend, pretty much. They over for the summertime now.
And right now, your child support's $325 per month. What amount are you requesting the courts set your child support at?
Like I kind of figured that it might go up maybe $75 to $100, but I know it'll go up like $256.
Okay. Has there been any family violence in the last 2 years between you and Ms. Stevens?
No,
Do you have any safety concerns with your address or your phone number being printed in the court order?
no, but I can say this, like it's a guy who she deals with. Like I can never like it's always been some type of issue because he has to know exactly like when he talks to me, he has to be present and all that. So it's been issues between that guy ever since I've been paying child support. So that's my only issue.
And does he have your address and your phone number?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Okay. And let's say you were to move tomorrow, he didn't know your new address. Would you feel comfortable having your address and phone number printed in the court order?
I mean, I wouldn't, but whether it's printed or not, if he still get it.
I'll pass the witness.
Ms. Stevens,
Yes.
thank you. I just need you to be in the camera. I need to see your face. I've got to be able to determine whether or not there's an issue or something.
Right.
All right. Now, Mr. Miller, child support is based on income, has nothing to do with any other factors. I understand we all have bills and we all have situations going on in our lives, but child support is strictly a percentage of your income. So I'm going to find that your child support should be $556 per month beginning on July 1st, 2023. Either one of you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, Ms. Nutt is going to email to both of you a copy of this order. If you have no additional questions, you can press leave and you're free to go.
Thank you.